Welcome back, everybody. Today we are taking on week 5 of the Vanderbilt rebuild. Now, we have been on a bit of a hot streak, obviously winning our first 3 games. They've all been against opponents that are not very good, and today is no exception. Taking on Florida Atlantic. The athletic director wants to meet with me. We're going to meet with the team, get a decent boost to the morale, but this team is 2-1. They're a 3-star offense and defense. They are not ranked, so we can play them on hard. We don't have to play them on extreme. Thank God. We have a bit of a decision to make. So W.C. Quinn, who is now Walter Quinn, is not only toxic, but he is also suspended for bad grades. What does that mean for us? It means we can either play a game without our running back, and our kicker is also out for academic suspension. That's beside the point. We can either play without our running back and just pass the ball a bunch, and eventually we're going to have to bring him back anyway. So you could make the case to just say, why don't we just spend the 4 coaching credits? But in my opinion, I'm going to just not, because I don't want to. So we're going to take on Florida Atlantic. We'll just go ahead and rock the regular unis and get after it. It's going to be Roland Moss set to return. Now, the main reason why I'm not going to bring back Walter Quinn for this matchup is just because I don't think we need him. Obviously, against Georgia, we want to have all of our weapons. And, again, as I said, you could make the case that, well, you're going to need to bring him back anyway, so you might as well. But, maybe he gets suspended again because his grades drop, and this is just an extra week to prevent that. I'm already kind of regretting that as I looking to throw the ball to the running back, and Gregory scrambles for two different times and gets a first down. Now we get the ball moving to our playmakers. Roland Moss on the little hitch route. He's going inside, 20-yard gain past midfield, and a couple quick plays. Oh man, Ron Jones over the top. Rob Jones, I mean, not Ron Jones. He gets up there for it. Big chunk plays early in this game. And the cornerbacks are not playing close to the receiver. Roland Moss gets open again. Maybe we can get the ball to the freshman Brandon Yates. There's a chance. I don't know which one this is, but I think we got the pass over the top. Brandon Yates. Everybody got involved on that one. Everybody besides Walter, who's, studying for his calculus exam. And we have no kicker, so I probably shouldn't go for extra points. But we did get it up anyway, as they are driving down the field. Florida Atlantic going to put a touchdown on the board. We have a decent defense. Our defense, it's going to continue to get better as the season goes on. It has a lot of potential. But right now, it's going to make some mistakes. It's not going to, make a million stops. Hitch route getting open. Cornerback just literally not paying attention to what's happening in front of him. Just walking completely backward, trying to just be like, oh, the logo, the paint, what kind of paint is that? What color is that? And we get it to the no-name running back, Malcolm Sanchez. Very ethnic, team we have here for the backups. Not that matters. Roland Moss makes a couple moves inside, outside, 27-yard gain. And maybe we can fit this to Rob Jones on the outside. A bullet pass. That's what scouts are going to be looking for is, can Xander Gregory, make the tough throws when he needs to? Like this one over the top, waiting. He's scanning left, right, center. He's finding, who's open. I'm looking to the left. Running back, he's not going to do anything. We get it over the top, the leverage. Is that Josh Allen? Who is that? Well, I shouldn't probably say Josh Allen. At the time of recording this, the NFC and AFC divisional was yesterday and the day before, respectively. And there's a fumble to end the first quarter. The teams that won and lost probably were definitely the best 4 teams. But if you're rooting for the Chiefs and you're not in the Kansas City or Missouri area, then what is wrong with you? Are you also a Warriors fan? Probably. Doesn't matter. Brandon Yates gets another score. After getting the turnover forced, we power up by now 2 scores, and we don't show signs of stopping, I could say, because although they do score the touchdown and the extra point, we've got plenty of time to continue to pour it on here before the end of the first half's even over. All right, this is where a running back would come in handy, because I bet you that route would absolutely cook, but unfortunately, we get sacked. So now we're going to play from behind. How about that? Maybe chuck something up to the receiver. I think that's a good pass. Bobbling. Nice catch. The freshman continuing to get involved. Oh, yeah. Post route getting open. Offensive line hanging in there all day. Diving catch from Roland Moss. Flat route. Get open. Rob Jones. Okay. Don't really want you to have to leave your feet to make the catch. No pressure on our quarterback at all. That's a tight window throw. And he's not done yet. Down to the 11-yard line. We're smelling the end zone. We know we're close. Can we make that pass over the middle? We do. Brandon Yates. Another touchdown. 3 touchdowns. And the 2-pointer is incomplete. A little PI that no one wants to call. They score a touchdown at the very end. Oh, my God. Now it's a 7-point game. And they are going to fucking tie it up. All right. Well, just like that, somehow we gave them too much time. I don't think there was that much time. You know, we can check the replay. I thought it was, you know, well under a minute. They knotted it up. Here we are. 0-0 ball game. Somehow, some way, and that pass is over the head of the receiver. Brandon Yates hopefully cooks on this route, stay in bounds. Okay, hey, got the toe tap on the sideline. That was a nice catch. And not running the ball is going to be a little bit difficult, you know, to switch it up. But if we have receivers that are going to keep making plays, cornerbacks just taking poor angles and leverage, they are forgetting that the freshman has literally been torching your defense all day so far. And Brandon Yates, he's still on his feet. Let's fucking go. Makes the swipe over. And I tried to come back inside, and it didn't matter. He just dives in, and we're going to go for the 2-point conversion with the kicker being on academic leave. And we got it. Now it's an 8-point game. FAU driving down the field. They get it in, but they do not get the 2-pointer. So this is a perfect chance for us to continue to kind of separate ourselves from this team, which I don't even know how we're in this position to begin with. Oh, my God. Should I have even swiped? Probably not. Maybe one day we'll get a kick return on Extreme. Can we get that over there? That took a long time to develop. Roland Moss gets the first down, end of the third quarter. We have 1 quarter left to play. If these linebackers stay down, we can get this over the top. It's Roland Moss. I mean, it's as simple as that. I don't care if it's the first quarter or the last. The stamina is supreme, and we go all the way. Go nearly 54 yards, something like that. It's a 10-point ball game. FAU goes down, scores the touchdown. It's a 3-pointer. We got to make sure we do not fumble the ball. Training regimen, I think, is high. If I know me as a coach, it certainly should be, especially this early in the season, which is a risk for injury, but we do not care. But it's another high-flying, high-scoring attack from Vanderbilt. And the FAU Owls, or whatever they are, Roland Moss, just, again, one play. That's all it takes. The swipe. Can we get it all the way in, please? Come on. Oh, my God. It was a perfect amount of yards, and we still couldn't get it in. Rob Jones going to finish it off, going to vulture the touchdown. We're not trying to look forward onto the next week, but at this point, we got to prepare for Georgia. Don't tell me that oh, we got a forced fumble, too. Let's go. I was going to say, don't tell me that the game script this week didn't include a little extra from the coaches talking about Georgia. You don't tell me we were completely focused on FAU. I highly doubt it. And I think... also, if we can get this pass over the top to Rob Jones, who is bumbling down the field, 23 seconds. Do we have a chance to put up over 60 points? Is that going to be a good pass? It is. Roland Moss gets a touchdown. I don't know if I've ever scored this many points in a game. And we get 61. 61-42. 500 passing yards in a game. Praise the team. Morale didn't go up as much as I kind of wanted it to, but that's still fine. A couple upgrades. Let's look at the stats there. Roland Moss, 400 touchdowns. Yeah, basically 400 yards. Brandon Yates, 153. Okay, hold on. I'm not a math expert, but Xander Gregory has 500 passing yards, and the yards don't add up with all the tight ends. So it's including Roland Moss's returning yards in those stats. I don't know what he actually had. We can look. But Brandon Yates maxed out his speed. And the Frenchman Norman Oxel gets a tackling upgrade at safety, and General Booty's out for this huge matchup. So let's look at the stats, because I really want to see what the receiving stats look like. 11 for 258 and 8 for 153. So pretty good. 4 touchdowns for Brandon Yates. Shaq Long had a forced fumble. Norman Oxel had a forced fumble. So those were where the stops came from. And I think we need this team to be at full strength. So that includes giving... oh, look at that. The GPA, I don't know if it went up, but it only cost 3 coaching credits to get Walter Quinn back. Booty's at a 1.7, and before, Walter Quinn was at 2.0. So I think that's why it costs a little bit less to get him back. Nolan Tanner is also got his GPA up a little bit. So I guess I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm assuming, because it looks like the GPAs are going up, if you give it time, the players will come back from their academic suspension. I've never waited that long to find out. But maybe there's a chance. We'll throw the 3 coaching credits into the team conditioning. Uh-oh. DeMarcus Tyrone attending a guest lecture by some of the most prestigious academics in the field of aerospace English, maybe? The timetable clashes with the football training. What's his GPA at originally? It's a 1.7. Okay, we cannot allow it. I don't have enough coaching credits to bring back probably our best defensive player in DeMarcus Tyrone if we were to have him suspended. So Georgia, number 3 in the nation. We are 13th. We are 4-0. They are 4-0. It's going to be a game on Extreme, and it's going to be probably the toughest game of our entire season right here, right now, as we have a 4-star offense, 2.5-star defense. Well, I guess we really don't have any options. General Booty's going to have to sit out for this one. We did bring back the kicker just in case we need to jack something up. Let's get after it. I have confidence in this team. We have upset Georgia before, but we've also, I want to say, lost to Georgia before, maybe in the first season. Commies, bring down those Bulldogs. Something that, you know, if you would have said in the 40s, probably would have got you killed. Very anti-communist back in the day. As we get the ball to start, this is going to be a legendary game. I got a feeling. I'm just going to take what the defense gives me. Again, I'm going to have to get used to not only not having a lot of time in the pocket, as Roland Moss getting very shifty early, because we are not on hard, we are on extreme, and also the coverages are going to be a lot tighter. The defensive backs are going to be a lot faster, and they're going to hit harder. I mean, you guys know how it works. Walter Quinn, his first carry back since the suspension is a 7-yard first down. And a fresh set of downs here. Rob Jones gets a nice catch. The blocking! Oh my God, the blocking by, I think it was Roland Moss. He pancaked a defender. And look at that, Rob Jones, 39-yard gain. His brother, Ron Jones, I want to say last year or the year before, he had an outstanding first half against the Bulldogs. And look at this block that was laid down by the receiver. He somehow, you know, Rob Jones is able to get away from it. And it's a pancake and a double hurdle to boot. We're going Brandon Yates, the freshman, the screen pass inside the 5-yard line, striking very quickly against this Georgia Bulldogs defense. And wide open, they forgot to cover Rob Jones. 2-point conversions all day as well. We need any advantage we can possibly have. I guess our kicker is back, but you know what? We're just basically gonna pound it down their throat and say we are better than you. As they go for 2 and they get stopped, so we already have an advantage. That right there, the analytics will show you. That's the smart decision to make as we get the return, hopefully set up very nicely. Oh my God, look at the space. Huge special teams return by our star receiver. And Quinn's going to get a handoff. Try to split a gap, 5-yard gain. Oh, we got a lot of options here. I want to hit the comeback if we got enough time. We do. Brandon Yates makes 1-man miss. 2nd and 5, turn to 1st and 10. We got a slant over the middle. Diving catch by our superstar receiver. And we're going to hurry up to the line. Quick snap to our tight end. Look at the moves he's making. He gets a stiff arm. Come on, baby. Oh, my God. If he would have got a hurdle, I would have lost my marbles. Brandon Yates trying to separate. It's an underthrown pass, bobbling. Maybe just hit him on the hitch route instead. Let him make moves after the catch. Oh, my God. Touchdown. Look at the shifty moves by the freshman. Obviously a great route. He comes outside, inside, and gets the ball over the pylon, and a 2-pointer here is going to give us a 10-point lead early in the second quarter. Defense make a stop. Maybe it's a fumble. We got a fumble. Let's go. I had a feeling somebody's going to come to play. That name, you know, that play didn't have a name given to it. Oh my God, I missed the pass. But we'll take it, even if it's a no-namer. You know, we're not here for credit. As what am I doing? I got a little too excited on that defensive stop. We were in field goal range too. Is this Roland Moss or Brandon Yates? It doesn't matter. He got the catch. Inside the red zone again. We are moving quick, fast, and in a hurry. Give it to Rob Jones. He doesn't even need to get up for it. It's a beautifully placed pass from Xander Gregory, and he is on the goal. 1st and goal. Nothing open. Trying to find the edge. Crosses the plane. 2-point conversion. Up and successful. Long wasn't strong enough. Oxel's too slow. They go for 2. They're saying, hey, we're not out of it yet. Throwing the ball into coverage, trying to throw a pick, and I cannot successfully throw a pick there, as we're going to hit Roland Moss on the hitch route on a 3rd and 9 in our own territory. That play was way more important than I really gave it credit for, as we're just going to see if we can get a good play. I think a little draw play like that caught the defense off guard. We are still within striking distance. That's a nice pass, slightly underthrown. You know we have a good leg from Nolan Tanner. Comeback gets open, gets out of bounds. Oh, Rob Jones over the middle maybe. 5, 4, he's still on his feet. He's going down. 1 second left. We could kick the field goal, or we could, I got a little Brandon Yates down at the bottom of the screen. It's a 2-possession game either way. I really want to take that shot, but I'm just going to say Nolan Tanner needs to get his kicks up right down the middle. That's why we brought him back. Going to take a 13-point lead. Can I get that? Oh, my God. I was trying to knee the ball, and it made me stand in place. I almost thought I was about to just literally dive down and get the ball on the 0-yard line. As what a return. The special teams, you know, X factor plays are nuts. And we have managed to not turn the ball over a single time thus far. So that's a plus, and that's probably, going to be the demise of this team in this game if we do turn it over. I'm saying this now so that way I'm aware that we're playing well. As Yates is making a lot of good moves. The freshman is really showing that he's not getting nerves. And we've got a lot of streaks here. We've got a lot of deep routes from our receivers. That's a nice play. Brandon Yates again on the number 2 cornerback. They're going to need to either cover him with a safety or something because it is not working, whatever they're doing. And wide open is Roland Moss. You forget to cover the best receiver in the nation. You forget to just, we're just going to like play soft zone, let him destroy us underneath. And I'm going to use an audible, get the big fella out in the flat. And it's a 2-touchdown game against the number 3 team in the nation. They are driving. They score a touchdown. We've got to figure this out. We got to make sure we, A, hold on to the ball, and B, keep moving. B isn't really keep moving. I just kind of said that because I got hit really hard. Mainly, B is to, I guess, kind of keep moving. We got to keep the drive alive, take up a lot of time, and leave this possession with points. I don't want it to be a field goal, which it usually never is, but it's better than turning the ball over as, oh my God, Walter Quinn here to play. He's outrunning everybody. A 34-yard gain. We have some serious talent on this offense and defense respectively. The freshman gets it down to the inch yard line, and we get a little QB sneak Tom Brady special from Xander Gregory. This is the team to beat in the SEC. It's not Georgia. It's Vanderbilt. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores. 2 minutes left, up by 15. Defense trying not to break. They do, but it's okay. We stop them on the 2-point conversion. They go for the onside kick. It doesn't matter. And the running back is going to basically just eat the rest of the clock up. It's a 2-possession game. And actually, you know what? No, we're not done yet. This one feels a little different. If we drop a 50 bomb on the number 3 team, that could be quite telling for the polls. Remember, this is a team that wasn't even ranked to start the season. A team that lost to Michigan in the national championship. And Brandon Yates puts the exclamation point on this game just to make it an even 50. We lose our kicker for a game. That kind of scared me. I don't really care about that. But 50-34. What a win that is. We jumped, oh my God. We jumped all the way from 13, which would be at the very bottom of the FBS rankings that it's showing, to 4. We jumped all the way up. They showed that they took the wrong SEC team and put them in the top 4 as a taunting penalty. We're defending them. We have no coaching credits, and we don't even care. We're saying, no, that's rightfully so. Our quarterback gets an upgrade to his arm strength. Rob Jones gets a stamina boost. The offense continues to get better and better. I don't care that our kicker is injured. I don't care that General Booty's out. We're going to let him sit. We don't have any choice because we have no coaching credits. But what a win. What a win. We are now 4th in the nation behind Michigan, Clemson, and Maryland, who has an extra game played. I don't know how. We are in week 6. I guess they don't have a bye week so far. Like I said, we are not the team that should be scared of anybody in the SEC. Everyone should be scared of us. This team is not done yet. We look at the schedule moving forward. Missouri, Tennessee, Florida. A lot of SEC teams. We get a bye week and week 12, and then we get some more teams that are not great. But I think this was clear and away our hardest opponent. So not a single team that we're going to be playing in the next at least month is even ranked. So that means we're going back down to hard for all these matchups. Hopefully, assuming I take care of business like I should, a cakewalk to the Final Four. I will see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.